Myself, MA Mahant, working in Computer Science and Engineering Department as an assistant professor in Walchand Institute of Technology, Solapur. So today we are going to see the new topic of Internet of Things subject. The name of the topic is Applications of IoT in Creating Smart Cities. Learning outcome. At the end of this session, student will be able to describe applications of IoT in creating smart cities. Introduction part. For most of the people reading this article, chances are that they are living in the city. In fact, more than 55% of all the people in the world live in cities and urban areas, a number of which may increase to 70% in the future as urbanization increases and people migrate to the cities in search of jobs. But this means that cities needs better planning and infrastructure if they have to be energy efficient and environmentally friendly to provide good quality life. In other words, cities need to become smart cities. This is possible using a combination of Internet of Things with sensors collecting data and machine learning implement the insights obtained from the data. IoT can be used in many ways to make cities more efficient, ranging from managing the traffic, controlling air pollution, handling waste management, creating smart buildings, planning for natural disaster, etc. Modern technologies combined with civic planning can result in smart cities that are more efficient and cost effective. Traffic management. It is important to control the traffic in cities, otherwise, there are huge traffic jams in popular places and totally empty streets otherwise. This is also depends on the design and layout of the roads, but it can be managed by having smart cities traffic lights. For example, traffic lights should automatically adjust according to the volume of the traffic, so that green light should have a longer duration where there are more traffic and shorter duration when the streets are empty. Sensors can also be embedded in roads and bridges to monitor their conditions so that they can be repaired when there is much wear and tear. Next application is air pollution. Air pollution is major problem in many metropolitan cities where the particular matter in the air is so high it is damaging to the lungs in the long run. But IoT with machine learning can be used to reduce the air pollution. This is possible by collecting data related to city pollution like emissions from vehicles, pollen levels, airflow detection, airflow direction, weather, traffic levels, etc. using IoT from various sources and then calculating pollution forecast to see the trends in the pollution so they can be controlled. The next application is healthcare. Healthcare is an extremely important aspect of life, especially in current times when non-communicable diseases like heart problems and cancer are increasing in big cities, while there is still a lot of deaths from infection disease in poorer places. In such a situation, IoT technology can surely help in enhancing the healthcare system so that best healthcare is received by everybody. One example of this microbots that can directly enter the bloodstream and reach any place inside the body to deliver medicines. Another application of IoT sensor in healthcare to remote patient monitoring, wherein patients can be monitored 24/7 and emergency responder called if there are any problems. Next application is public transport. Public transport, whether it be buses or trains, are at the heart of any city. This is especially true in big cities where there is big traffic jams and metro train can be a lifesaver. However, smart public transport can streamline traffic and also make commuters' life much easier. It is very convenient where the trains and buses are connected with a single app, and you can exactly when the next service will be arrive and how long you need to wait. In addition to that, predictive analytics can be used to optimize the routes of public transport which provide maximum benefit and minimum cost. Next application, water management. There is no life without water, but water is also finite resource which is reducing at an alarming rate. Therefore, using smart water management techniques in cities so that water can be conserved for future generation is a good idea. Sensor can be used to monitor water levels, pipe condition and tank pressure etc. in municipal pipelines and tank to optimize water management. These will ensure that water is not wasted and that problems like leaky pipes and high pressure in tanks can be handled without any loss of water. Sensors can also be used to monitor the groundwater levels so that they can be replenished if there is a groundwater shortage. So some water conservation techniques are also implemented in water management. Next application is building. So in cities are obviously incomplete without buildings, and large cities have a lot of skyscrapers as well. Now the challenge in the building, smart building using IoT, where all the functionalities like lighting, air conditioner, heating, security, etc. can be connected and controlled from a single source. This will reduce the cost of operating a building as well as increasing efficiency. For example, air condition centers in a building can be set to change the internal temperature according to the outside temperature. Sensors can also be used to monitor the air quality inside the building and also automatically switch on lights only when there are people. All these actions will save a lot of energy and reduce the electricity bill. Next application is parking. It does not sound like parking is a problem, but it is actually a big headache, especially in large cities. Less available space means that drivers have to waste their time finding parking spaces and increase road traffic in this process. This issue can be solved by using IoT connected sensors around the city that point out the empty parking spaces around wherever your destination is. The data will also allow city official to see the where is congestion due to less parking space and where there is lots of empty space available. This can then be used to optimize parking and prevent traffic jams. This data will also allow city officials to see where there is a congestion due to less parking space and where there is a lot of empty space available. This can be used to optimize parking and prevent traffic jams. Next application is natural disaster management. It is not possible to prevent natural disasters like hurricanes, earthquakes, tsunamis, etc. But it is entirely possible to anticipate and these disasters before they occur and then manage them effectively. For example, sensors in combination with IoT can be used to anticipate when earthquakes are going on or to occur by analyzing making ground asymmetric plate interaction, energy propagation in the ground, etc. Similarly, sensor can be used to obtain the flood detection data like river level readings, rainfall records, terrain and elevation of an area, etc. to predict when and where a flood might occur and severity of the flood as well. Now I am going to ask one question to all the students. Dash along with machine learning can be used to reduce the pollution. You have to pause the video and write the answer. There are 4 options: IoT, IIoT, microcontroller, and none of these. The correct answer is IoT. IoT along with machine learning can be used to reduce air pollution. Next application, infrastructure. The infrastructure of a city, its roads, buildings, etc. are essentially what form of the city, and smart infrastructure is very important part of creating a smart city. This includes using IoT along with sensors to use technology intelligently which can save the energy and cost of a city. An example of this using smart street lights along with the roads that only turns on when they detect motion and they stay off the rest of the time. This will definitely save the energy and reduces the cost of the city. Conclusion. These are only some of the application of IoT in creating smart cities. There are many more options that can be explored to make cities a better option for more than 70% of the world's population in the future. Many of these applications are already used in the big metropolitan cities around the world. However, there are many barriers to creating truly smart cities. Some of these are maybe bureaucracy or the fact that it takes time to integrate the existing systems with the new technology. These are the references. Thank you.